So how did you find that first $2,000 to $3,000 worth of clients?
Yeah. So what she had me do, she was like, okay, Nico, like, tell me like what you're interested in, like, what do you think you're good at? And like, do you have any sort of direction? And I was basically like, okay, well, I think copywriting is really cool. Like, you know, I'm actually like good at writing. I like it. And I've been following like actual specific like sales and marketing writing too to sell products. So I think I could do that. And she was like, perfect. Like that's actually like what I started doing too. Like before I started doing like blogging, she was like a copywriter too. And so I was like, oh my God, okay, perfect. So she was like, let's just roll with that. Like, don't doubt it. Like you're doing copywriting. And I was like, okay, cool. And so then with that, she kind of like coached me basically on how to, or she's like, have you ever like, basically her mindset and her, which is really like simple, but also very effective. She was like, okay, have you ever done anything that, and like, that's worked, that's gotten you a result?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, well, actually I had like just a week ago or just 2 weeks ago, like I found someone on Facebook that said that they were looking for like copywriting help or whatever. I think it was just like, it was in like a random Facebook group.
Yeah.
They didn't even like, you know, we didn't really have much of a conversation, but I was like, I just remembered seeing that. And I was like, oh yeah, well, I found this person that needed some copywriting help on Facebook. And she's like, okay, cool. Like we're focusing on Facebook is going to be your platform for right now. I loved how like, she was just kind of like, okay, like we're making the decision now and it's done and you're going to do that. And like, let's keep moving. And I think that's kind of what helped me get the early momentum. But so basically I doubled down on like Facebook. Sorry if that was, I don't know if you could hear that.
Good. Yeah, go on.
Okay. Anyways, we doubled down on Facebook. And yeah, within the first month, like she kind of helped me clarify my message and like how to, you know, talk to prospective clients and then how much to start charging at the beginning, which was just like, I think my first couple of clients were like $150 or like $300, like $500 or something like that, like maximum. And so like, you know, it was a lot of clients. Like it took a lot of work to like make it to $2,000 to $3,000. But I did it. And so that was kind of like right away. Like at that point I was just like, okay, like I'm sold. Like I'm going to be working with her for a long time. We ended up working together for like almost a year.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And she got me to 10K within like, gosh, it was within like 5 months. Like
that's so cool.
A 10K
like,
month. Yeah.
It took college 4 years to get you to 10K a month. And this lady did it in less than 6, right? So you got your first big client by just being part of some Facebook groups where your best future clients exist, interacting with them, and then followed like a sales process. I call it conversations to clients. Like you have a conversation and say, I can do that in exchange for money. And they go, great, how much? It's this amount. Okay, fine, great start, right? It's not that hard once you've dialed in like your message and things like that, right?